job standing still. Good job, good job. Good. Get this going again. Come on, darn thing. There we go. There you go. There you go.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
My soul is really happier to have my dog home.
yeah.
But yeah, it's been a long couple of days. We're not quite out of the woods yet, but
hmm
we're hanging in there. So
Good, yeah. Well, good. I'm
yeah.
glad you're both very glad to have her home, so.
Oh, my Lanta and her little sweet tail was so excited when I walked in the vet clinic. She has to wear this like
Oh.
one of those soft floppy cones. She looks like Mother Teresa right now. Like
Oh
she
my
doesn't have to wear
gosh.
it when I'm like with her, but like yeah, she
Uh-huh.
has, she has to wear it. She's less than that's like probably the thing she's like least impressed about right now.
Yeah.
She's like, this is ridiculous. But
Oh my
um
goodness.
yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. How does Miss Soph
Good.
feel today?
She feels good. She feels ready to
Okay.
roll. We've done our walk and a little bit of trot.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, she feels ready to roll. She stepped into everything really nicely.
Oh, super. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do this. I'm curious. Let's kind of start with like the walk section with her first. Just and then we'll kind of like come back and
Okay.
revisit it. But I want you to, just for the heck of it, I want you to ride that part of your test first where so let's do this. Let's do your trot circle off of the left. Wait, no, you come across. Okay, so let's do your trot circle off of the right and in the middle, and then make your walk transition, and then do. Wait, am I flip flopping it? You free walk across
I think
coming
so.
from F.
It's yeah, so we do the canter and then the stretchy circle and then the walk at
That's right.
F into our
Okay,
diagonals.
so let's do this. We're gonna skip the stretchy circle at first. Okay.
Okay.
So let's just warm up. We're going to pretend like you've come off your canter circle. Okay. So you're going to
Uh-huh.
trot just down the long side here, make your
Uh-huh.
walk transition where we kind of talked about, right? So
Yeah.
like find where F is going to be. You're going to think like a step sooner. And then we're just going
Okay.
to work on the walk here for a sec before we get into it.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right, Miss Mayor.
So
I
like,
am now.
yeah, pick up your trot, take a lap, get like a good working trot like you would be coming out of your canter, and then start to be just a touch more insistent with the suppleness in the transitions. Okay. So
Okay.
like there, you've how she kind of like pushes out against you a little bit in the
Uh-huh.
walk to trot, just a teeny bit with her nose. Okay, so come do
Yeah.
that walk trot transition one more time. And I want you to think about making your elbow feel like a pound heavier and not pulling back
Okay.
against her, but I want you to think
Uh-huh.
about like because she wants to drop her back, right? And so that's why she kind of
Yeah.
braces into the trot. So think
Mhm.
here, like you're not going to push the walk too much further, but I want you to put her in a little bit of haunches in left, right? Because that's kind of our cheat to keep that right hind. And then you're going to take
Mhm.
a couple steps. That's plenty. That's plenty. And then now you're going to barely straighten her, keep a feel of your inside rein, and ask her to step to the trot out of the circle here. You can think a little. Yep. There. Yes. There you go. That's
There,
better,
good
right?
mare. Yeah.
So you see how it
Good
kind of puts her
mare.
on her hind end, right? And she's like,
Yeah.
it's hard. So she's not fighting, but she's going to resist it a little bit. And I really want
Yeah.
you to think that now you're kind of saying, look, I'm not going to put you in this crazy frame, but I do need you
Right.
to like be a little bit more supple in the transitions. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now you're going to come around and then you're going to do your walk transition, quote unquote, at F.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on there.
Yeah, so now make a circle there before you do the walk because I want a little bit bigger
Yeah.
trot, right? And she putters. So pretend like if you feel her sucking back and you can't use your voice to get her to go, that little touch behind the left hip.
Mhm.
Good. There. Now bring your right
Come on.
shoulder back to her hip bone when you ask for the walk, okay? So you're getting her to
Okay.
pad the ground just a half a second longer with that right hind where she doesn't really want to like bend that hawk, right?
Right.
Okay, so think now as you're planning for it, right shoulder comes back. There. Now take a breath here and your little step of leg yield. Just a little. There. There. Okay, so now you can feel how she builds a little bit, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I want you to not go to your free walk. I want you to go down the long side.
Okay.
And I want you to play a little bit with the shoulder in right and just ever so slightly slowing your walk tempo down. And it doesn't have to be a big shoulder in. Just, yeah, because there she has to bring the right hip under, right? She can't lock underneath of you.
Yes.
Okay, so what you're going to do on the next long side, you're going to do a little bit of shoulder 4. Don't even go for shoulder in, okay? But you're going to do shoulder
Uh-huh.
4 right for a few steps and then a few steps of your medium walk. And the minute you feel her start to lock her back against you, you're going to go back into your shoulder 4.
Okay.
So it's like we said before there. Yeah, good. Now straighten her. There. That's more regular. Can you feel that? So she
Yes.
just wants to lock behind you a little bit. There. And then a little shoulder 4 again. Good. And then now you're going to straighten her through the short side. Now, when you straighten her, almost take your leg off. Like take your leg completely away from her side for a second. There. That's more of a regular walk, okay?
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's a little bit like Larry, where instead a lot of people will say, and then you're going to try that again. And I'm just going to talk to you for a second. So a lot of
Sweet.
people are like, you got to have leg. You got to wrap your leg around them. Sometimes when horses get a little bit hot, take your leg off for a step, okay?
Uh-huh.
Now straighten her and then totally relax the lower leg. There you go. And then really soft elbows. Yeah, good, Julia. There you go. There. Yep. Good. And then if you feel like she's leaning in, then you can certainly come back and add a little leg, but just try to soften the leg entirely so she doesn't feel like you're driving her past her balance point in the walk. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay, so one more time. You're going to do your shoulder 4 right just for a few steps. Now let her come out of it. Kind of soften the leg entirely. There. And then back to your little shoulder 4. Good. And then in that corner down there, you're going to make like a 10-meter circle at the walk.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, that's better. So it feels like it's almost a little bit slower, but she's actually like placing all 4 feet on the ground, if that makes sense. Like she's not trying to like tippy toe off of it. Okay.
Good. Yeah.
There you go. So now your little circle.
Right.
Really think about bending her, like take her, open your right rein and really bring her nose around to the right and
Don't
stay
collapse.
on that circle for a second. So you don't make it too much smaller. You kind of guide her around, but there, just say, yeah, you got to let go. You got to let go. There. And then on that circle, take like a couple deep breaths. There you go. There, yeah. Better.
We're still working.
Good. And then one more circle. And then you're going to go through your short side and you're going to come across your short diagonal into your free walk.
Okay. Girl, come on.
There. Good. Now keep her here and just kind of keep thinking, I'm not going to lock my lower back against her. Leg is really soft. Now as she comes onto the diagonal, you're going to slip the rein. And just think about following through your hand a little bit. You're not going to ask for a big over track right now. There.
Girl.
Now, as you start to shorten her up for your medium walk, think about a little shoulder fore left.
Okay.
Okay.
Girl.
There you go. Now start to shorten her. Play a little with the left rein, asking her to just soften. Good. And then a little 10-meter circle in this corner where now you're opening that left rein to the inside and you ask her to just stay with you there. Inside leg is just forward enough at the girth to prevent her from falling in. Good. And then make another circle. There you go.
Good girl.
Good, Julia.
Yeah, there.
There, yeah. You feel like you kind of unlock the hind end a little bit there? So she can't kind of like hold her hips in her lower back there, right? Good.
Right.
Yeah, good. Good. And then now from this walk, you're going to go to your trot out of it. There. There, take the left rein. So make that circle one more time because when you really pushed her out, you feel how she braced on that left rein. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And you're not really pulling your hand back. You're just opening it to the inside and being like, no, you got to stay.
Right.
There. There. No more drive than that. And then take it. Yes. There you go. Better there.
Yeah.
Good. And then ask for your trot.
There. Yeah, good girl.
Good.
Good
and then
girl.
20 meters circle left in the middle.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So now you're going to make your working trot circle here, and you're going to stay on the 20 meter, and then you're going to ask for a step of leg yield off of the inside leg, and you're going to slip the rein a little bit, and you're going to ask for a little bit of that stretchy trot.
Okay.
Good. So now step of leg yield out, and then straighten her and slip the rein a little bit. You can kind of wiggle. Try not to let the hands come too low and wide.
Okay.
There, and then a little step of leg yield over again. Good, just a little bit more trot there. Yeah. There you go. Good. And then now step of leg yield as she crosses center line. There.
Girl.
Good. Good. And then kind of just a little counter flexion there. Play with your connection. Yeah, good. Good. And then now that step of leg yield again off the inside leg. And seeing if she'll follow it down a little bit more.
Ma'am.
Good.
Good
Think
girl.
about keeping your upper body nice and tall. Yes, there you go. Feel the difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's more your stretchy trot. And then a little step of leg yield again. And then when you straighten her, just kind of playing with the outside rein a little bit. Like, yeah, let go in your jaw a little bit. Follow it down. Good. Good. And then as you come around next time, when you pass the center line where you're at now, you're going to shorten her back up into your working trot.
Girl.
There, play with her just a little. Come down, down. Good. Little scratches on the withers. Now as you go to shorten her back up, keep the left leg forward at the girth and down your long side. Good. Think that little baby haunches in through the corner.
Come on.
Yeah. Now make a 15-meter circle there. Same thing like you were doing in the walk. Think about opening the door to the left, and your left leg is going to squeeze against her, and maybe a little touch with your whip there just to keep her out.
Come on.
Yep.
There you go.
There. Good.
There you go.
Good, Julia. And then across your diagonal and change direction. So now think here. You're turning now. Little step of leg yield to the right. Start to change your bend. And then you're going to do a 15-meter circle right in this corner. And really think about getting that bend around your right leg. So your left shoulder keeps pointing towards her hip. Good. And then right leg forward at the girth, kind of pushing her out. And now think squeeze that right ring finger. Good.
There you go. Yes.
Good. And then now you're going to go straight. Right leg stays. Super. And then down the long side, little shoulder for right. There you go. Keep squeeze. Think about opening that right knee a little bit. Left leg is forward and then straighten her. Now down this long side, just think about keeping your right leg forward at the girth and asking for a little bit bigger trot here. There. See if you can get the response. Yes. Good job.
Good girl.
Good. And then now you're going to take this trot and you're going to go shoulder for right. Good. There you go. Yep. And then straighten her and push the trot back out. Good. And then down at A, you're going to make your 20-meter stretchy circle right. So now as she leaves the rail, you're going to think about that little step of leg yield off the right leg and then let her stretch. Yeah, good.
There she goes.
And every horse, right, has their better and their harder side. So her easier stretches to the right, which is just mildly unfortunate for our test, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I always say that with Larry. I'm like, damn it, it's to the left. You got to there. And then just kind of keep teasing her in the corners of her mouth with your ring fingers in the bit without letting the head wag. So think instead of give, take, think you're going to hold for 2 and then just soften that right ring finger on the right and then hold for 2 on the left and then soften and let her take it down. Yes, there you go. Good. There. Good, Julia. Yes. And then now you're going to shorten her back up on your circle. And you're going to do your walk transition where K would be. Trot. Good. Now think soft lower back into the walk. Let the leg come off. There, little baby leg yield. Yes, and then come back across your diagonal in your free walk. That's better there. Good girl.
She feels like she's like creeping.
Yeah. So
but the quality is better?
Yes. Because if you push too much, she's going to lock. So it's more in favor right now. Like this is a better free walk. There.
Gotcha.
There. Okay. Now, when you shorten her back up to the right for your working walk, see if now you can say, okay, can you stay soft, but maintain the rhythm? So this is where you almost have to think like little baby shoulder for right. There you go. Yep. There, now down the long side, do your working walk. But the minute you feel where she's like shuffling behind, you got to go into something lateral, okay?
Gotcha.
There. Good. And then now straighten her and see if she'll keep that walk. Good. There you go. That's better.
Girl.
Yeah, super. Good. And then down at A, back into your trot.
Yeah, good job.
Good. Think little baby shoulder forward. She comes out of the corner. Take that right rein feel. Squeeze the ring finger. Squeeze, 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 and the trot. Yes. Good
There.
girl. Good.
Good
20-meter
job.
circle right
Good job.
in the middle. Good. And then you're going to come down your long side after this circle, and you're going to ask for your right lead canter. Good. So now think here. You're going to position her shoulder for right. Keep that bend to the right. Put her right hind underneath of her. And then right lead canter.
Good girl. Good
Yes,
girl.
there. Good.
Come on.
Yeah. Yep. So now change it. Quick trot
Good.
change. Yep. Yep. And then now back to it right away. Ready? Tap, 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 tap. Kind of get after her. Yes. Yes. There. Because it's when you hold, when she has to hold herself up, she's like, ooh, this is really hard. I think you should do it instead. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So now come back to the trot. Stay on the circle.
There.
Good.
Good girl, Sophie.
Now think little shoulder
Good girl.
forward. And then pick up that right lead again. And think it's going to be 1, 2, and then tap if she doesn't get it right away.
Good, Mare.
Now
Good.
go.
Good,
Yes.
Mare.
Come. Good. Now think quiet upper body, but follow in the elbows there. And then tap. Now. Yes. Good, Julia. Make one more circle, and then you're going to do your trot transition where it would be in the test. There. Now tap. And then ease into the trot. Good. Make a circle there and leg yield her out on the circle. Good. There you go. Good. And then you're going to come across your diagonal and change directions.
Crazy. Good girl. Good girl.
Good. Keep that bend. That's better there. Yes.
Good, Mama.
Super.
Good girl.
Leg yield right. And now start to change your flexion left.
Good, Mare.
Good. You're going to go halfway down your long side, cut across your arena at E, and turn left, and then come back and pick up your left lead canter where you would in the test.
Okay. Come on.
Okay, so now down the long side, you're going to think little haunches in, baby haunches in. There. Good. And then left lead canter.
My fault, kind of.
That's okay. That's okay. So now take a breath here, right? Let yourself settle. Don't get anxious about it, but then commit to the transition, right? So it's going to be you ask, keep the flexion left, and then if she doesn't go, the tap. And go. Yes. Good. There you go. There. Good. Good. And then back to your trot.
Good girl. Good girl. I know.
You're going to take one 20-meter circle, and then we're going to give her a break after this, okay? So do your 20-meter circle, pick up your left lead canter down the long side to your left lead canter circle. Flexion now, little baby haunches in. Squeezing that left ring finger, and then you put leg on, and it's now.
Good, Mare. Good.
Yes. Good. Now think here. Plan for where your points would be. If she's carrying you, don't touch her. But if you feel like you're pedaling, then tap. There you go. Good. And go into the trot. Yes. Good
Girl, good
girl.
job, Sophie. Trot.
Good. And then your walk transition at F. And just go down the long side. Don't take it onto the diagonal. There. Now think
Good
about what kind
job.
of walk you have. Yeah.
Good
There you
job.
go. And then now let her have a long rein.
Good job.
Super.
Good
Yeah. Way
job.
better
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
this is where you have to kind of play with what kind of walk you want to have. And again, the whole point of that medium walk is that she maintains the rhythm, right? The rhythm is always the most
Mm-hmm.
important thing. So they can
Yeah.
say ridden conservatively, okay, fine, but
Uh-huh.
you kept a regular walk. You did not let her get lateral, okay? So
Right.
in your
Gotcha.
test, you kind of just have to feel a little bit what kind of horse you have underneath of you. If she's soft and
Okay.
relaxed, then yeah, ask for a little bit more in the medium walk. But if she's like stiffening behind you and almost like she's like crab walking, then you've got to slow the tempo down a little bit, okay?
Right. Yep.
Okay, good, really good. Okay, so we'll let her
So
walk a
in,
second, and then we're gonna. Yep.
yeah. When we're going for the left lead,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we have the bend in this corner going into it, and then
Mm-hmm.
like along the short side, I feel like we lose it, and I can't like I'm picking my hand up trying to get her to
Pull her
keep that
over.
bend. Yeah. Is that just like
Okay.
prepping sooner and more leg or
Well, no, it's not really that so much. It's that when you come through the corner and you're preparing her,
mhm.
you've got her set up to where she actually has to like push into the canter. Okay. So
Uh-huh.
when you think about the timing of asking for the canter lead, it's when the inside foot pads the ground, right? Inside front foot
Okay.
pads the ground. Okay. Because remember, it's diagonal pairs,
Gotcha.
right? So when the
Yep.
inside front foot is padding the ground, the outside hind foot is also padding the ground. And that's your push off leg into the canter.
Right.
So when you have it where you have that little bit of haunches in feel and you're putting that right hind more underneath her body, she's really having to
Mhm.
load the right hind to push into it. And she's going to look for any out that she possibly can to
Right.
not hold that, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, her go-to is going to be like, oh, I'm holding it. I know what's coming because she knows the test at this point, right? Like she's anticipating
Yes.
things a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So she's smart. She's like, well, how am I going to get out of this? So that's where you almost need to think like, instead of picking your like using your inside hand to kind of pull the shoulder over, I would almost pick
Mhm.
your hand up a little bit. Does that make sense? That image
Yeah.
makes sense? So you're
Uh-huh.
kind of saying like, yeah, I'm not going to pull you over, and then like tap her a little bit. Like she knows the age, she knows the cue, and
Yes.
she's kind of cheating you into being like, you hold me up in that, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
um it's something that we have to keep working on, and you're getting so
Yeah.
much better about being like, yeah, I'm not going to carry you, like she's too big for you to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't matter how strong
Yeah.
you are. So we're going to keep working the left lead, but you're going to pick it up at the opposite end this next time. Okay. And we're
Okay.
going to change it up on her and see if we get a different feel, because if she's just anticipating it, then in your test you're going to have to really think like, almost ask for the, because the canter transition is between C and H, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're almost going to think about asking for it the minute she's passing C, so she doesn't have an opportunity to really lean. Okay.
I see. Yep. Gotcha.
Okay. So while she still has gas in the tank, let's play with that left lead canter depart. But this time, instead, you're going to ask for it like between A and F at the far end. Okay. So basically,
Okay.
like as you're passing that blue barrel in that corner down there, you need to be thinking about
Mhm.
like lift the inside hand just a teeny tiny bit And then like as soon as she's passing A, you're thinking about asking for the left lead canter.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
So then when you're ready, you're going to go back to your trot.
Let's do it to it. Good girl. So I guess another thing while I'm thinking about it, so I am gonna leave her alone and let her be a little slower but more deliberate in the walk. Is that, I guess now I'm thinking about, is that gonna be enough power to like go into the trot? Is that,
well,
so yeah, what's that situation?
So, okay, so try it from both ways. Like you kind of, this is where you kind of have to feel like what kind of horse you have. And this is a little bit of your response to the aid. Like you obviously don't want her like lagging behind you, but like there, now tap, go.
Right.
Go. And then school a couple walk trot transitions. So now bring her back to the walk. Take a deep breath into the walk. Like you're not going to ask for the trot again because you don't want her to lock her back. Think a little shoulder forward there. Now straighten her and then into the trot. 1, 2, 3, trot now. Trot now. Trot now. There. Yeah, and then back to the walk again. And you can ask for the trot in the shoulder 4. Like that's a hard exercise, but it's good for her. Okay? So don't feel like she has to be straight to get the trot. She can push into the trot from that. There, and then trot. Yes. Good. And then one more time, back to the walk. Good. Little shoulder 4. And then back to the trot. That's plenty angle there. Plenty. And trot. Yeah. There you go. Did you feel there how she actually lifted up front in the wither?
Yeah.
Okay. So do that one more time and go for that same feel. There's nothing to be said that you can't like move her shoulder a little teeny tiny bit to where the judge isn't even going to know. So now basically barely move the shoulder. Like there. There. Now ask for the trot. Go. Go. Okay. So one more time. And now when you put your leg on, you're going to leg
more
and
consistent.
Yep. Okay. She still wants you to be like, oh, we're going. I want you to think like we're going now. So there, baby shoulder 4. And then ready, go. Leg, tap, go. Yeah, there's your answer. Okay. How much more prompt was that transition, right?
That's better. Yeah.
You had to get after her a little bit. So now bring her back to the walk one more time. Position shoulder 4. And try to do less with the whip and think more that it comes from your leg.
Okay. Good. Good girl. Yeah. Sophie.
There you go.
Good girl.
Okay, so you really didn't change the walk that much, right? It was how you positioned her for it, and the quickness of your leg aid and her response to that leg aid. Now just barely slow the walk, just like half a speed. Yes. There.
Good
girl. It, right? Like she cannot keep pulling herself into it. She has to jump into the trot.
Right. Good girl. If that bend, then keep it. There you
that's
go.
Better. Yes. Okay, now go ask for your left lead canter at the far end. Same idea, okay? You might have to exaggerate it a second here and be like, yes, Mare, I said canter.
Yep.
And then when you pick up the left lead, come to your circle in the middle. Ready? Go. Go, go. Yes. There. Now, think on your circle. Lift inside hand up. And close inside leg. There you go. Yes. Now down your long side, back to your trot. Go, go, go. And then shoulder 4, right away. Put her there, put her there, put her there. Yes, Julia. There, now come down to this end and ask for your left lead canter where it would be in your test.
Okay.
Invisible to the judge's eye, shoulder forward.
Okay. Here we go. Good girl.
There, now position her. And go. Go, go. Yep. Good. And then down your long side back to her trot. And then that transition again. Ask now. Yeah. There you go.
Yes, good.
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 There.
We'll take it.
And then you're going to do that one more time. Okay?
Okay.
You can go straight. Do your trot transition where it is. There. Ease into the trot. Baby shoulder 4. And then left lead canter. And
good mare.
Yes.
Good mare.
There you
on the
go.
rail. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. And then down your long side here to your trot transition. Now think lift inside seat bone. Go, go, go. And to rock. Yes. There you go. Good. And then let her walk a sec. Now think about your working walk. Doesn't get a loose rein until you feel that working walk settles. There you go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Good. And then
Good
let her have a long
girl.
rein.
Good job.
Okay, so it takes, like, it's schooling it a boatload of times, okay?
Yes.
It's schooling it a boatload of times until you're like, okay, Mare, like, I don't want to have to whip you every time we go into the left lead. But you're really not giving me a choice because you are quite literally at this point, it's not that she can't do it, she's blowing you off. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, you're giving her every benefit of the doubt. If they're telling you, I physically can't do this, this is physically uncomfortable, or like I'm too green, she's none of the above at this point. Okay. So
yes. Yep.
This is where then you dig deep and you say, am I letting you get away with this because I'm still in this state of mind where like it has been painful in the past, or you've been uncomfortable and now we both need to push outside that comfort zone a little bit and make it happen.
Yeah.
And to me, that is a little bit of where it needs to be. Like there was no reason for her to go into that first test and break from the canter when she's just cantered like more times than we've probably done in a lesson in a long time. Right?
Right. Yeah.
Like she can hold it. And so you as the rider need to be a little bit more deliberate in like, yo, I gave you an aid. Like, you know, the aid, you cannot blow the aid off anymore. Okay.
Right.
And then, you know, so if you have to escalate the aid, fine. But then you always come back to how subtle can I be? Okay. I can't be that subtle.
Right.
I'm still going to have to get after you. She's a smart horse. She doesn't want you to ride like that, but you got to be a little bit insistent that like this is the way that it's going to go. And for 6 minutes of your life, you can suck it up, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
So if she were giving you a reason, or if we thought she was sore or this or that and the other, then yes, we're going to give her every benefit of the doubt. But now it's just to a point where it's like, yeah, sorry, like this is the name of the game. Okay. You're going to be soft if she's responsive. You're not going to escalate if she goes for it. But that's where I was saying, like, sometimes you get in, you make the correction, 2 or 3 steps. That's it. You do not harp on them any more than 2 or 3 steps. And then you get out of it and you let it go. Okay. But for if you need to get after her for 2 or 3 steps, get in there, get the answer, and then leave it alone. Okay.
Right.
I'd rather see you do it in 2 to 3 steps than 5, 6 steps down the long side. You're like smack, 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 smack. Right. That's not how we should, nor do we need to ride her like that. She just has to believe that, like, you know what your aids are supposed to be. You fine-tuned her to your leg aids, and she knows the difference. She knows damn well the difference at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we do the right lead canter in a sec, you're going to come back to, okay, I'm going to move my outside leg back slightly. I'm going to keep a little right flexion, and then you're going to step into the canter. And if it's not, then it's like leg again tap and make it happen. Like I want her to jump into the canter. She's got to start jumping into it. Same thing with the trot.
Yes.
She doesn't get.
Yes.
Like at this point, we're practicing first level, but we're showing training. So the transitions need to be prompt, because when you get to first level, and especially second, transitions aren't between the letters, they're at the letter, right? So start riding her at home like everything is happening at the letter. So then when you go to a show, she's like, this is easy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're going to pick her up again.
Good girl.
And think about what your working walk is doing, okay? Think that it's like, it's rhythmical. She's staying with you. And if you need to slow it down for a step or two, slow it down a step or two.
There. There. Come on.
There, and now think this direction. You're going to do that same shoulder for right, and then step her into the trot. Take the right rein, and then when you say trot, it's trot now. Yes. Better there, right? So be insistent. Like you know her. You know how much you can push her. You are not asking her for anything outside of her comfort zone right now. Okay?
Right.
Okay, now a little bit more trot. Come down the long side and like send it. Go. Get her in front of the leg. And then take the right rein and be a little rude about it and be like, yeah, dude, sorry. But not really.
Yeah.
There. Yes. Make your 20-meter circle down here. There you go. Now leave it alone, right? If she's listening, then you leave it alone. Take that right rein heel. Come. Go. And then back down the long side and get her back in front of the leg. Little shoulder 4 out of the corner, and then go.
There.
Yes.
There.
Yes. Good. You're going to do that same thing down this next long side, and then you're going to ask for the right lead canter in the corner just beyond the camera. Take that right rein, hold it, squeeze that rein. Push her off of it. Say, nope, sorry. There.
Keep it.
There. Side ready, go. Go. Yes. Okay, now think just settle here. You're not going to take anything away. And then right after she passes C, you're thinking about the right lead canter.
Good girl.
Yes. Now ride your 20-meter circle. You're going to ask softly for her to keep the bend with the inside leg, and if she's not, then you're going to give her a thump with your right leg.
That's the bear.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Julia. Good. And then straight down the long side to your trot transition. Easy. And shoulder forward. There you go. Better.
A lot better.
20-meter circle. Right lead canter by the blue barrel down to your 20-meter circle in the middle. That's better bend. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Good. And right lead canter.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. There. Now think here. Little baby shoulder 4 in the canter. Yes, ma'am. There it is. Good. There. And then straight down the long side to your trot. And trot. Shoulder 4 right. Yeah. Now look how much less you have to do, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
Like, make her believe it, right? Don't let her
Right.
cheat you into being like, I can't ride and I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, you damn well do. You know how to do it,
Yeah.
okay? She knows the movements.
Yeah.
She knows where to position her body. Right lead canter in this next corner. Ready, go. Yes. Shoulder four, shoulder four, shoulder four, shoulder four, circle. Still think about that shoulder four on the circle. Yes, Julia. There. Down the long side. Trot before the corner. Shoulder four. Yeah,
Good.
there you go.
Good.
Go across your diagonal. Change directions to the left.
Good job.
Left lead canter after A. Push her to the right a step. Start to get your bend now. Little baby haunches in. Left lead canter. Ready, go. Yes. There you go. You feel the difference in that transition there?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. There, now you're circling, tap. Down the long side. Trot.
Good girl.
Yes.
Good girl.
There. Back across your diagonal. Right lead canter by the blue barrel. Step of leg yield right. Good. Start to change your bend now. Shoulder four. Right lead canter. And go. Yes.
Good, Sophie. Good girl.
There you go.
Girl.
Circle. There. Good.
Good there.
Yes. And the trot. Little baby shoulder four. Yeah, there you
Good
go.
there, Sophie.
Good. Go down your long
Good job.
side. You're going to do your walk at K and your medium walk to your free walk.
Gotcha. Good horse. Very, very good horse.
Keep the bend, keep the bend, keep the bend. Now think about the walk. Yes, now take a breath. Little baby leg yield as she comes onto the diagonal right. There you go. Play with her in the bridle. Play. Wiggle her down a little bit. Yes. There. Feel that she pushes her neck out from the base of her shoulder. Now slip the rein. Little baby leg yield left. Yeah, there you go. Good. And then back to your working walk.
Good horse.
Little baby leg yield left through the corner. Trot at C. Down your long side. Good, Julia. Good. Come across your diagonal at K.
Oh no, spike, Sophie.
There you go. Now look now. Little step of leg yield right. Start to change your flexion. Left lead canter in the corner of your test. Take that left rein. Little haunches in and go. Yes, Julia. Little baby shoulder four. Keep it, turn it. Yeah. Good.
That's a bend. Good girl.
Transition where it would be in your test to your stretch circle at A.
Good answer, Sophie. Good girl.
Yes. Now,
Good
on the
girl.
stretch circle, take a few deep breaths. You're going to do your leg yield as she crosses center line. Start to slip it out, kind of cheat the corners of her mouth. Stretch down, little baby leg yield out, and then stretch down. Yes, good. And then shorten her up. And your walk transition.
Good, Sophie. Good, good.
Keep the bend, settle. Good. Step of leg yield right or left. There you go.
Go straight, please. That'd be really cool. Thanks. Girl.
There you go.
Girl.
Good. And then your free walk.
Good job, Sophie Mayer.
Good.
Good
Turning,
job.
slip the rein. There you go. Good. Now, when you pick her up for the medium walk, see if you can get a little bit more in the medium walk. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Trot transition at C. There you go. Trot now. Go.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Down the long side. Come across your diagonal at F. Keep the bend.
Bend.
And then, yeah, take that left rein and hold it a second. Don't give back till she gives to you.
There.
There you go. Step of leg yield right. Change your blend. Right lead canter where it would be in your test. Good, Julia. Little baby shoulder 4. Ask now.
Good. Good, good.
Good. And then onto your
There
20
you go.
meter circle right.
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah.
Good. Now think here, squeeze that right rein and squeeze your right leg. There. And then into your trot. Keep it, keep it, keep it. And then you're going to trot where it would be in your test. Stretch up, right side. Stretch up, right side. Stretch up, right side. Into the trot. Little baby shoulder 4, center line. Keep that momentum in the turn. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Yeah, there you go.
There.
Good. And then your halt. Yes.
Good
There you
girl.
go.
Good job,
Good.
Sophie.
Pat her and let her walk.
Good job.
Okay.
Good
How did that
job. Better.
Yeah.
Better. I have to.
Okay.
Yeah. I just have to not lock down, but yeah, I mean, like you've been saying, like, she knows it. And she's taking
Yes.
advantage of me big time.
So own it a little
So we
bit,
gotta do
right?
the things. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
literally tell yourself this. One time on Saturday, she has to show up for, let's round up, 8 minutes.
Yes.
8 minutes. She just did a full hour,
Yeah.
basically. Okay?
Yeah.
That is more canter transitions than you have to do in the entire 2 days of riding her in a test. Okay?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
in your brain and in your heart, believe that you and your horse can do it. You do not have to ride her aggressively. You are not smacking. You are not beating her. But if she blows you off,
Right.
it needs to be one firm
Yes.
and be done with it. She doesn't need more than that. She knows it. Okay? She knows
Yeah.
it. She doesn't want to be ridden like that. She doesn't want you to ride like that. So don't let it get to that point. But if you keep letting her get away with things, she's not stupid. No
Right.
horse is stupid. They're always
Right.
going to look for
Yeah.
an easy way out of it. Okay?
Yes.
So when you practice your trot transitions in the next couple days, like she doesn't get 4 or 5 steps. She gets 2.
Right. Right.
Okay? And like it doesn't even have to be visible to my eye, to the judge's eye. It has to be you suggesting, move your shoulders a little to the left or to the right. Move your haunches a little to the left. Like get her to move the different parts of her body so that it actually, her job, yes, while it's like harder in an instance, it becomes easier. Okay? Because she's also not compensating and leaning on you. Like the harder she leans on you, the more unbalanced she is in the transition. That's not comfortable for her, right?
Yes.
So tell her she has to hold it for 2 steps, and now she actually like jumps into the canter, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that's the part that you need to like hold on to and believe it a little bit. And literally it is 6 minutes. Like she can show up for 6 minutes and get the job done. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you don't get a
definitely.
mulligan test on this weekend. So like come in and own the freaking court. Own it.
Yeah.
When you go down center line, look at the judge. Flash a half-ass smile. Okay? It goes a long way.
Yeah.
Like, as I told
Mhm.
you before, you've worked your butt off, okay? And look at how, like, you've
Mhm.
come leaps and bounds with this horse, okay? She trusts
Yeah.
you. You're not going to keep her in a box. You're not going to keep pulling on her face. I mean, a year ago, you never would have asked for a trot that big because she would have been running around like a freight train, right?
Right. Right.
Okay. So she's strong. She's more muscled. She can hold herself. And like literally all of the canter work that you did today is more than you will do all weekend long.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So
For
like
sure.
those are the little things that you like practice over the next couple days. It doesn't have to be big hour-long rides where you drill the canter transitions, but like when you ask for it, like show her the easy way and the hard way. If you do the easy way, we don't
Uh-huh.
keep asking for transitions into the canter. If you do it the hard
Yeah.
way, then we're going to have to kind of drill it where you're like, all right, dude, well, like, sorry, but this is where we're at
Yeah.
now. Like, so that's the part that I want you to hold on to. And it doesn't mean that you come in aggressive and ready to like beat the crap out of her. It just means that you come in
Right.
assertively, knowing that she can full well do all this stuff. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Because the bend to the right was significantly better. And use
Yeah.
it to avoid a nose wag. Like if she's leaning on you, don't soften the right rein. Hold the pressure. She's gonna
Hold it.
give to
Yep.
herself. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where I
Yeah.
always tell people like squeeze 2, 3. And if they soften, then just lighten the pressure in your ring finger. If they don't, hold it and add inside leg and be like, come
Gotcha.
on, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
essentially your hands become the side reins to her mouth. So if she was on a lunge line and she's hanging and hanging and hanging, eventually she's gonna have to like let go and she's gonna be like, oh God, the pressure goes away, right?
Yeah.
Same
Uh-huh.
idea. Your hand is like that is why side reins are what side reins are. It's supposed to like mimic your hand, right?
Right. Yeah.
So if you like take and then immediately give, but she hasn't actually given to you, then you're just throwing her away and she's totally going to drop her back
Exactly.
and stick her head up in the air. Okay?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay. So those are the things like when you ride over the next couple days. Again, don't drill it for an hour. You're going to hate your life. She's going to
Right.
hate her
Yeah.
life. Okay? Get in,
Uh-huh.
get out. She has a big weekend coming up. You don't want her to be exhausted. Practice the few
Mhm.
little pieces from your test that you want to like nail and then
Mhm.
move on, be done, do polls. I don't care. Walk over polls, go for a walk outside, like
Yeah.
give her brain a break to like now sit on that and be like, okay, like it actually would be good if today's Tuesday, if you're riding one or two of the next days, like do a half and half
Yes.
if the weather's nice, like do a little in the arena
Uh-huh.
and then go for a walk or like have her
Gotcha.
zigzag up and down your fake arena rail walking over the poles. Like give her brain something else to think of instead of, oh my God, I've been doing these circles for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sound like a plan?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right. You have any other questions?
I don't think so. I think that was
Okay.
really
Good.
something. Sorry.
Did you get it? Oh, I was going to say, did you get a hold of the show secretary?
No.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on my dang vet. I'm gonna email and I'll call her tomorrow.
Okay.
And get those forms. But
Okay.
yeah, I've got the email from the show with obviously like the ride times and all that stuff.
Okay. So you're entered. The very least is you're going to show up and they're going to ask to see it in person.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So I should
So
be able to get
you
it
don't,
and sent in.
yeah. If you don't get it, just, I mean, you already sent in your Coggins, right? So the Coggins is checked.
Hmm.
Okay. So if it's
Yeah.
the vaccine and the health cert, you're going to get there and then you're going to go check in because you're going to figure out what stall you're in and whatnot. And they're going to say, we need to
Hmm.
see a copy of your vaccines. They may not even ask, but
Yeah.
the chances that you don't have it and they do ask, and then you're like, well, fuck.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
Just,
for sure.
just check the boxes there. But yeah, let me know. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, girl. Good job today. Sophie, sorry,
Thank you.
Charlie. This is where your life is at now.
I
It's
know.
tough being a
I
fancy
know.
show horse.
Because it will only take like 2 weeks of writing like that, and then she'll be like, okay, fine. Like she'll get it
Yeah,
quickly. I just have to
yeah.
be so consistent with it. So no, it's
The
good. It's very good
consistency
for
is
both of
key,
us.
right?
Yeah.
Like you're not an
Hmm.
aggressive me